fighting back.
You talk about quality of life. You talking about living in fear.
New tonight, Detroit police have identified a number of suspects in a string of home invasions in the same neighborhood where a federal judge was shot.
And we've learned police could make arrests for those home invasions anytime now.
And it can't come soon enough for hundreds of people taking a stand tonight and sharing concerns about their safety.
7 Action News reporter Jeff Vaughn live on Detroit's west side. What did you find out tonight, Jeff?
Well, the chief tells me tonight that his department is working on writing up those warrants right now, and they will be rounding up those suspects soon. And sources tell me that that roundup could lead to solving the Judge Berg shooting case. Meanwhile, a number of people getting together tonight as a result of that shooting to talk about community policing.
Whatever meetings I attend, the first question I have is, do you know your neighborhood police officer?
A packed house at the Detroit Golf Club on the city's west side. Chief James Craig talking to neighbors in the more affluent areas of Sherwood Forest, Palmer Woods, and the University District after a rash of robberies and the shooting of U.S. District Judge Terrence Berg. The chief telling Action News the Berg shooting was a flashpoint for his department.
We want to make sure that as things start to emerge, like in this case, you know, an uptick in some home invasions in the area, the driveway robberies, those are the kind of things we want to respond to early and be proactive about addressing the issue.
Last Thursday, 55-year-old Judge Berg was approached by two men as he was taking out the trash around 9 p.m. Sources tell me the men not only wanted to rob the judge, but wanted inside his home where his children and wife were. The judge, fighting off the two attackers half his age, was shot in the leg during the struggle. The suspects still on the loose tonight. A concern to the 500 people attending tonight's meeting. Chief Craig addressing their concerns and mapping out a plan.
I was somewhat critical. I was critical because I felt that we needed to do a better job in communicating with the security team that's deployed out here 24 hours, 7 days a week.
The University District has private armed security around the clock. Craig says officers within the 12th precinct will now communicate with those security forces to help eliminate crime, like the rash of home break-ins, 23 of them in the last 6 months.
We can only do it by having an engaged, committed community, and that's what we're seeing tonight. So criminals beware.
And as a result of that Berg shooting, this 12th precinct will be working more closely with private security in that neighborhood. Now, as for that case for Judge Berg, the FBI still investigating, still looking for those two suspects. If you know anything, there is a $25,000 reward. Who has to contact the FBI. Reporting live in Detroit, Jeff Vaughn, 7 Action News.
All right, Jeff.